Check one. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, I believe you can. All right, freaking amazing. Let's jam. Because this is what's up. This is gonna be the first official jam from the new studio. And as usual, this is also a quick impromptu song that I didn't even intend to make. I just started patching up something just to, check a few things audio-wise and whatnot. And one thing led to another, and now we have a song that's halfway done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly show you around as to what the song elements are and how things are patched up, because there are a lot of changes in the new studio. Oscar has been rebuilt. Now it's Oscar 2.0. The entire audio matrix and everything. So basically I built a new studio, and I'm still learning it. I'm gonna be learning it for quite a while because it's fairly extensive. By the way, Production Music Live and I somehow decided that maybe I should start filming the process of the studio build. And I did that. So I filmed everything straight from, this thing being a completely unfinished basement, through the construction, through painting, carpeting, and then how I built the whole thing from there. And guess what? We're gonna put that together into a masterclass or course, if you will, that is gonna be titled How I Built My Studio. And it's gonna be freaking amazing because I'm gonna be explaining a whole lot of things that I did here, starting from patch base through rebuilding Oscar, through audio cables and connections and MIDI and wiring and all that jazz. And it's gonna be a massive, really big, really cool masterclass. Oh yes, talking about speaker placement. What are the right speakers to use? Subwoofer, don't use a subwoofer, use a subwoofer. Acoustic treatment and how to go about it. So there's going to be a lot in there, so stay tuned for announcements, because sometime early next year, depending on how quickly I can put it together, that masterclass is coming and it's going to be all kinds of freaking amazing. Okay, so I'm losing track again. Let's get back to the main event here, which is going to be I'm gonna be recording a few elements of this song, and I'm gonna show you what's going on here. So I'm gonna get this camera off the stand. Here we go. So as you can see on the screen recording too, I'm using Nuendo because I've decided to learn a new DAW. The elements in this song, like I said, it started out as a patch that I just wanted to check something, and I started wiring up a kick drum, and it ended up being a multi-layer kick drum that just sounded freaking amazing, and I wanted to keep working on it, and I just kept adding stuff to it. So okay, so let's have a quick listen actually first. Okay, so as usual, everything is being sequenced from the DAW. So the kick drum, all the synth elements and everything is coming from MIDI, coming from the DAW via MIDI. And if you would like to learn how to do that properly, then I have a masterclass about that. It's called Analog Meets Digital. I recommend that you check that out on the Production Music Live website, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on sale for Black Friday. Okay. The bass element is coming from the TipTop ATX3 VCO, which is being put through the, where are you? The Forbidden Planet filter, which is a very nice SD, very nice sounding filter. And then the end of the patch is being ran through a VCA, just to be thorough. The kick drum. One layer of the kick drum is coming from the Arturia drum root. Another layer is coming from the TipTop BD909. And the last layer is coming from inside Nuendo in form of the Kick 2 VST plugin. Everything is, these kick drums are mixed together in the Soundcraft MTK22. So that's the kick drum. Obviously, as you can hear, the percussive element in the sides that's bouncing left and right, that is a copy of one of the kick drum layers, more specifically the one from the drum brute. And it's being modulated. It's being modulated by this 4ms Tapographic delay. And the other copy, which is the BD909, is being sent through the send portion of the MTK22 through a reverb effect, and that's the other thing that you're hearing. Okay, the bass, like I said, it's starting from the ATX3 VCO, and that signal is split into two, and a copy of the signal eventually via a send track from Nuendo, it reaches the TipTop ECHOZ, and I'm using the white, red, white algorithm on the 70s, sorry, the tape from the tape bank. Now, then we have a patch on the Sub 37, and that is also being sent through that same send channel. So that's also hitting this ECHOZ external delay module from TipTop. Really freaking amazing effect modules, these three. And last but not least, there is a nice organic piano in there, which is just inside Nuendo, but that's also being sent through the ECHOZ. So basically that's the only effect that I'm using in terms of reverb or delay, whatever you want to call it, because it's kind of a hybrid. And all three of these, so the bass line, the Sub 37, and the piano, they are all patched into that one effect. Okay. Now, what I have here is a simple MIDI controller, the Novation Launch Control. This one is right now connected to the Endorphines Shuttle control, which is a really amazing MIDI to CV interface. And I'm using the first three channels to send just simple control voltage to a couple of destinations. The first destination is the sync. Here we go. The first destination is this is the sync parameter of the Sub 37. The other one is opening the filter on the Forbidden Planet filter. And the last one is controlling the send level that eventually hits that ECHOZ. So you see there's no reverb now. There we go. So I'm gonna be messing around with these three parameters while I'm recording all the elements simultaneously. So the TipTop bass line, the Sub 37 melody line, and well, those two for now. Okay, a couple of more things I want to point out before I start the actual recording. Here on the Nuendo screen, you'll see the tracks, audio tracks that are record enabled. So the first one is the audio coming in from the drum brute. The second one is the DB909 coming from the Soundcraft. The third one is the reverb that I was telling you about. coming also from the Soundcraft. The fourth one is the Tapographic delay. That's that nice little bouncing left to right sort of ping-pong delay percussive effect. And then we have the TipTop bass, the mono version of it. And then this track over here is the return track of that ECHOZ, where the tip-top bass, the sub 37 melody line, and the piano melody line are being sent to. And last but not least, the sub 37 is coming in on this channel, and these are all coming through the Allen and Heath Mix Wizard, where I pre-mixed this whole thing.